If you were to compare, I like Letizia Buffoni is like one of the best female skateboarders in the world.
Word.
If you were to compare her level of skill,
If that's true,
like
that's dope.
if you were to remove biological sex from the charts outright, and then place everybody based on their skill, their consistency, their style, their trick repertoire, if you were to put them all on the same skill level, Letizia Buffoni has the skill of like your average teenage flow sponsored dude. So let me slow down. There's several degrees of skateboarding sponsorship. It's changed quite a bit with the advent of social media, but you've got like flow rider. Flow rider, is that funny? Someone who is flow and a skater means they get free stuff. Typically, you're sponsored by a shop. A local skate shop will give you a board and say you're on our team, film videos to help promote the shop and what we do. You want to build prestige in the community so that more people shop with you. You then have hired industry flow riders. These are people who get free stuff from big companies. They'll get shoes, they'll get boards, they'll get clothes because they want the best skaters filming videos wearing their gear. Advertising. Then you have the amateur level, and this makes no sense, but AMs get paid cash to go on tour to skate and to represent the brand, and then you have the pros, signature models. If Letizia Buffoni was a guy, would probably be sponsored by a local skate shop and get some free gear. I am not ragging on Letizia Buffoni. She's awesome, one of the best skateboarders. But as a woman, it's like, okay, it's really cool to see her do like a lip slide, jumping down a railing. For those that aren't familiar. Yeah. But if you watch dudes skate, come on, it's obvious. There's no question. You got Yuto Origome doing what did he do? Like nollie back 270 backside nose slide down a rail, just absolutely nuts tricks. He's like sugar cane down a 12-stair rail. You got a video of a guy doing a kickflip backside nose blunt down a gap to ledge. I know that sounds meaningless to half of you, but trust me, like watching these street league skate videos, and I'm just like, how is this possible? This level of skating. Watching a dude do like a nollie inward heel flip over like a 12-foot long gap from like a 6-foot ramp, and I'm just like, these dudes got skills, bravery, consistency. Yeah. And it's crazy. I'm like watching a video of a dude trying to do a frontside blunt slide down like a 10-stair hubba ledge. I know, 4 meaningless names. But it's like, imagine someone is standing on something about 6 feet high, and there is a ledge that goes at an angle, and he wants to jump on top of it, slide with his wheels. And I'm watching this video where the dude just, he locks on and then just jumps off and walks away like nothing even happened. I'm like, that's crazy. A dude bashes ribs on a railing and then just get up and do it again. Yeah. The level of skill, determination, grit is unquestionable. There's a difference between males and females. And it's not to rag on females. They're in a different category. They have different Q angles, different center of gravity. But this conversation matters. I suppose you can make the argument that when it comes to downhill skating, there's less of a disadvantage. You're just going as fast as possible, but reflexes matter. More muscles means faster muscle movements. So to a certain degree, it's like a bell curve. If you have bigger muscles, you're more agile, you can move faster. A lot of people thought that was the opposite because the muscles, no, you can respond more quickly. So when you watch stuff like this, there's no question, man. Not to mention more bone density, more muscle mass, more skin collagen, less prone to hip and ankle and knee injuries because of the Q angle. Unless the outcome is, women just don't win anymore. And trans women start taking the top trophies, there you go. There's a handful of trans skaters. It's just like, dude, come on. Like, I got no beef if you're trans, do your thing. Yeah. Bro, you just did like a hard flip backside 5-0 reverse. I don't think I've ever seen a woman come close to a trick like that. Yeah. You know, there are women who are good at skating. I'm not saying they don't exist. Yeah. But it's like, that bell curve. Look at the grip strength bell curve. You can see it right there. Yeah. You know? Like the strongest female grip strength is like on par with the average male grip strength. So how do you deal with this? We've created the female category in sports because of these differences. Yeah. If there was no concern over male and female differences, we'd have everybody compete in the same category. It's the same, yeah. NBA, NFL, whatever, like all of these sports. They have no rules saying women can't compete. They're allowed to try out. They just don't make it.
They're separate.
They shorter. Less muscle mass,
a reason.
Had to run slower. What do you do?
The organizations are separate.
Doesn't make sense.
WNBA, NBA.
Compete. They're allowed to try out. They just don't make it. Tend to be
A lot
shorter.
of biological females got injured by trans women in sports, bro. That biological women in mixed martial arts, or UFC, one of the two. Yeah, that lady, her head got messed up, bro. That was crazy, bro. Yeah, I support the only trans league. I support that trans athletes competing in their own league, but I don't support trans women competing against biological. I don't agree with biological men, trans women competing against biological women. I don't support that, bro. Trans women are not biological women, bro. That's the truth.
So how do you deal with this? We've created the female category in sports because of these differences. If there was no concern over male and female differences, we'd have everybody compete in the same category. Here's the truth. NBA, NFL, whatever, like all of these sports, they have no rules saying women can't compete.
There's biological female wrestlers
don't make it.
that compete against biological men in wrestling, bro. Like Nia Jax, she competed against men. China, R.I.P. She was a biological female. Certain people compete against certain biological female wrestlers compete against biological male wrestlers. Bro. They have a lot of talent. Nia Jax, the women that I just named are some of the biological female wrestlers that have talent, bro. That have a lot of talent. That, you know what I mean? Cosmic, she competes against biological men. Cosmic is fire. She's fire, bro. I can't even front.
So how do you deal with this? We've created the female category in sports because of these differences. If there was no concern over male and female differences, we'd have everybody compete in the same category.
Yeah.
Here's the truth. NBA, NFL, whatever, like all of these sports, they have no rules saying women can't compete.
Yeah.
They're
There's
allowed
no
to try out.
preclusion.
They
There's
just
no hindrance.
Don't make it. Tend to be shorter.
Yeah.
Less muscle mass.
Yep.
Tend to run slower.
Yeah.
What do? Putting males in the female category just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because I've been saying, we did not compete. They're allowed to try out. They just don't make it. Tend to be shorter. Less muscle mass. Tend to run slower. What do? Putting males in the female category just doesn't make sense.
Wokeism, bro.
Saying, we did not.
Some people think that wokeism is more important than meritocracy. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man.
They're allowed to try out. They just don't make it. Tend to be shorter, less muscle mass, tend to run slower. What do? Putting males in the female category just doesn't make sense. As I've been saying,
people should earn their positions. They shouldn't be in positions because they're just because they're trans women, just because they're just because bro, just because they're people gotta earn their positions.
They're allowed to try out. They just don't make it. Tend to be shorter, less muscle mass, tend to run slower. What do? Putting males in the female category just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
As I've been saying, we did not create female sporting categories because sometimes people wear dresses. We created them because males and females are different. Only clear. Next segment's coming up today at 1 p.m.
Clear differences. Tim spoke facts, man. Shout out to Tim. Let me know what y'all think. Give me y'all candid thoughts. I'm about to get up out of here. Yeah, man. Trans athletes, they should compete in their own league. They should not be competing against biological women. They should not. That's not hatred. That's not transphobia. That's reality, bro. If you got to be rooted in reality. Reality doesn't care about your feelings, man. If you place higher importance on feelings than you do on reality, you will be miserable, bro. Yeah. It's gonna be tough. It really will be tough, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. I'm out.